Man, what's my footwear? Where is my footwear? Check it out now. I think my spinner's on this thing. Yeah, no, there we go. This is what happens when you get like all black. I'm going, you know what? Man, I got on these super short shorts. You know what? Let's start with this. Okay, yeah, I think I got it. I'm gonna play this in a minute. Damn, Tex, you are pretty good. Oh yeah, I should have made it faster. Hello there. Yeah, I need this faster. Yo, Happy New Year. Soap got dropped at the end. Yo, what's up, vicinity? From YouTube. From YouTube. Yo, all your New Year's doing all right. It's wet where I'm at. And I thought I was gonna be on the streets this morning. Getting my grind on. Instead, I'm here. Trying to get my sweat on. Maybe I can get my grind on later, or today might be just an off day. Should have made this faster. Like I botched that whole racket sequence. Some of the stuff I haven't played in over a decade. Definitely run this one back. Not as stiff today as yesterday. Let me make this. It's wild at 760. All velocity is not fast enough for me now. That's why I got a 98 on this, and not 99. That whole part with the brackets. Time to move on. Some got dropped hard right there. Maybe one more, a little bit more warm up. Go back to that one I'm warmed up.
Hey, why did you get up with that, man?
Right now, I'm not hitting it. I'm feeling it, but I'm not hitting it. I'm still warming up. But I got it. I shouldn't be complaining too much. Perfect. I like that. This, man, I'm not feeling his shirt. I'm not feeling his tank. Like not only they print it wrong, it doesn't like. It makes me feel more hot than I am. So I had a 97 all the way up to the end. Okay. And to answer your question, be there PIU, yes you can, but you can play it on, and this is only information I know, you can play it on the MK10 motherboards that were released during Double X. The current motherboard, I'm not for sure because I haven't tested it yet. I do not have, I have not started stocking up on the new motherboard that's in the current game. So I don't know if you're able to play it, because with the current MK10 that was released with Phoenix, you can't play Double X or anything below that. Just like with the MK10, you can't play, that was released with Double X, you can't play Prime 2 and below. But, you know, with the board that came with Prime 2, at least the first half of the release, you can play Infinity and everything else below that and ahead. I mean, that's releasing in the future. Like the motherboard in here plays everything from Pump It Up Pro 1 MK9 and NX2 MK9 all the way up to current. But as I said before, it used to be an issue with the GPU, the graphics card. The graphics card made the difference between this game working and not working. And now with the modification with Infinity Dreams. Remember, this is Infinity Dreams, not Infinity. All right, regular Infinity will now work on our LX. Yep, regular Infinity will now work on regular Infinity will play on the LX, but you won't have access to, any of the. You won't be able to play. No pad, no button board or anything like that. With Infinity Dreams, the crew that's working on that, they doing good things voluntarily. They're volunteering their time to make this game better. There's still bugs that they're working out, and I'm still got fishing them some ideas like spread on the for the arrows, because some of them are a little bit crunched up. So I don't like. There's stuff coming. There's ideas that I fished to them, but they're doing it on their own time. And with the new game coming out, yeah, I gotta do my video. Now that the new year's here, of the 10 things that Pump It Up needs in their new game. You know what? Instead of making like another talk of like a little chat video, I'm gonna work on that, because there's a lot of ideas I threw at them on here for this game that will supplement Phoenix 2 to make the game a better experience. If they're going in the direction of focusing on speed and pushing the player's abilities, there's certain things that are required now that they need to make the experience for players better, as well as making it a little bit more user-friendly. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. Okay, and you don't like switching the boards? That was my issue that I had when I was running Pro 2 and the original Infinity on this cab, because I had to do a certain kind of way to, like, the game itself. I wasn't getting no pad inputs with the new I/O, so I had to do the whole board hack thing to get things working. But yes, with Infinity Dreams, you won't have to switch the board. And plus, dear, when did you get your Pump It Up motherboard? Because as I said, I can't speak for the board that came with Phoenix, because I didn't buy it. For the next game on Phoenix 2, I'll buy myself the MK10 kit to see what, not only to stay current, because I make pump boards or pump PCs for players that are out there that buy a SD cab or whatever, and got an MK6 now. I help players build their PCs and ship them out to them or give them to them locally, so they can be so they won't have to worry about buying paying $4,500 to $5,000 for an MK10 kit when the new game comes out. And trust me, what I need to figure out, and I was working on this 12, 13 years ago, and there's a way to do it. The ability to switch from hard drive to hard drive, because I hate switching. I hate going into the back of the game of this cab and switching to hard drives, because before I started this stream, I switched the hard drive to Infinity. It was on Phoenix. I was like, you know what? Let me do Infinity Dreams. I already started up Phoenix, but I had to cut it off, unplug the hard drive, take out the dongle, and then put in Infinity Dreams. There's a way to have all that stuff hooked up where I won't have to do that. And the LX cab, because I have a pump LX here. The pump LX gives you the ability to set something like that up because there's so much real estate in the back of the cab, inside the back of the cab, if you've ever seen one. Okay, if you got your board like before Phoenix, like you got it like doing double X, then the Infinity Dreams, not Infinity, not Canon Infinity, okay, but the Infinity Dreams that is out now, that was released like the last update. I'm a little bit off, but the last update patch that Mirror version of the game came out around the summer. That's the one that you want. That's the one that will work on any cab, from the MK6 cab with the Pro button board working all the way to current. You know, this works with the button board, and it's such a better experience. They did their own unique thing to make it work with the LX board. I'm not for sure how it is with the Pro board. I got an FX with a Pro board on it, so one of these days I need to play around with it because it runs on there. It runs on there with no issue because the board the same as double X. Yo, Lizzie Chan, Happy New Year to you. Yo, how your New Year go? And also, dear, and me and dear, I hope you're having a good New Year's well. Me and dear is talking about Infinity Dreams, not Infinity, but Infinity Dreams being universally compatible with other MK boards. Because what ended up happening with a lot of players, they don't have this information. They have to continuously switch boards in order to play some of these games. Like, if you got the Pumped Up Pro MK6 or like 6 hard drive, you got to use the MK6 board to play it. Which means if you run it like something like Prime 2, or I should say, or Double X which requires a HD LCD screen. You gotta pull the board out, put that in. It's so much, and there's so much. Since I've done troubleshoot and experimented with so many things with Pump It Up, because I've been doing this with like having a cab for about like 15 years. Yeah, 15. No. I got my first Pump It Up cab in 2008. But sold it and got like another one a couple years later when I started working. So I've been experimenting, messing around with boards for about 18 years now. It's a trip. Now I'm thinking about it. Whew. All right, but let me try to knock this out. Let's see if I can do better on this chart. This is not 18, by the way. This is like a 19. 19 easy 20. Watch that whole inning. Time to move on. But here's my question for. I'm not gonna let this play. I need some water in my system. I have a question. For those who are looking forward to playing Phoenix 2, what are your expectations for Phoenix 2? Like, I already made a list. I got videos of me playing this, pointing out things that in my opinion need to come to K-Punk. Because since 2007, which is the year that Pump It Up Pro 1 came out, and Amiro been slowly implementing the stuff that, like, implementing like little things here and there that was originally in Pump It Up Pro 1. Slowly over the years. The only thing they have not done yet, and that will change the whole landscape of this sport. They have not put in the marvelous timing window. That's the only, right now, that is the only thing that's separating K-Punk with the Pro Infinity series. The moment they do that, the whole game changes. And from there, it will definitely be not only a scoring game, but not a game that's based off of just matching your way to actually clear stuff. Because now you can clear stuff, and this is double way. But you put in that extra timing window, you can clear, like, you're clearing stuff, but your score is like a 70, like 700,000 instead of like 900,000. I feel like that will be like that will make the game, it's competitive now, but that big change, and that's where a lot of people will be in real revolt, because like even with the score change, people were against it, but they just been slowly like inching away towards that Pro Infinity game that Team Infinity basically done released in 2007. I'll probably work on that after this. Alright, after this I'll do some doubles. That's why I got 96. Okay. So I got this too fast. Slow this down. Like I feel like it's too fast, but not fast enough. That's the issue when you start playing on mini, because you gotta start making the game faster, faster, and faster. Because the stuff is not looking fast at all. Like it looks too crunched up to me. Nice recovery. That was dope. You know, I need to see those rates. Get rid of the get rates. Easy 99. Yeah, but hope everybody New Year's is alright. I ain't getting enough sleep. 9942. Let's see if I can up Kaze's score that I have on this. Okay. No. score. 2%. I think I can do better. You know what? I know I can do better. I want to try it out again. So I should have made Seth play this. Okay. Yeah, it's only like 499 steps. Alright, made this a little bit faster. Aiming for like a 93. I need a little bit more experience before I can get to a 95. Oh, 95, nice. You know, with some more practice, I could probably get that to a 98. 99 eventually. Okay, and how long have I been playing now? Only 45? Make this a whole hour experience. I'm a long way from that 22 to that 25. Let's see if I can get close to the 97. I haven't played this in forever, so I don't know what the chart looks like. how I wanted to end it. Alright, I started recording because I want to do some top 10 stuff. So, you might see me repeat. I might repeat Paso Sawaya. But first things first. Kill my 99 there? I hope not. God damn it! Alright, one time. It's about time I got like, I've never got the 99 on video. I would get like, if I didn't get that grade in the beginning, and all those, I didn't get that grade in the beginning, all those perfects in the beginning. It wasn't an easy 99, high 99. time I'm on point, and I dropped the soap, and I dropped the soap hard. The one time I recorded, and got it that good, did that good.
We knew that you would not live with such aliens in your midst. We knew that you would not live with such aliens in your midst.
Alright, don't get it, whatever. I'm gonna try the doubles.
We knew that you would not live with such aliens in your midst.
I'm never gonna get to no video. Or I need to sit and grind for an hour. Time to move on. What up, Chan Chan? Hey yo,
Hey, why did you kill
I caught you streaming the other day. Going on some videos. Yeah, I was about to text you Happy New Year too. Like, but I caught you streaming the other day. Like, what got you back at the desk? Or you just have some extra time and you just want to do some, you just want to stream. Also, damn, dude. Yo, how to have doubles, the half doubles are 4, but it got 169 steps. Wow, Jesus Christ. Yeah, while she was texting you, see what's going on with you.
We knew that it was
Oh yeah, I should have made the mini, the arrow smaller. Oh wow! I need to make the mini smaller. Also, I gotta remember, gotta do this sequence.
Why did you get up and dance, man?
That usually always trip me up. I was doing pretty hot in the beginning. Yeah, 4 perfects before I got that, before I dropped. Yeah, it's better for me to do this and bam, bam, bam. Yeah, right now, I was doing some recording of like top 10 things that Anamiro needs in pump.
was not familiar with Sudden 80 and EOB.
be like 2 perfects and 3 misses. No, 8 and 2. Like, I botched that whole thing, but now I know. Next time, it's time to move on. Blow my mind. What up, Technique? What up, Technique? What's going on with you? New Year's Day? How you doing, man? Thanks for passing by. Thanks for saying hi. Good morning to you. On this beautiful New Year's Day. What's getting my sweat on right now? Or at least attempting. Oh yeah, it was up. That's all right. for the video that I'm working on. So I'm gonna search through the archive of videos. They're already made, but I don't have the original no more. Okay. So next, I said I want to do Capoeira again. Yeah, I can 99 that. I think I got like 3 misses. I don't think it's a new record. Oh, 6? Like, I don't think that's my best. Oh, it is my best, okay. You know what? Do another one of his videos. It's Beethoven Virus chart. Yeah, I need to do that. No, I think they made this a 24. Yeah, that's a 24 in regular pump now. Yeah, Kaze chart. No, it was winter. No, winter is not in here. There it is. Chart dumb hard. Okay, let's slow it down. This is an Embrace Akaze charting. One more. I'm doing true right now. His 22. I'm not for sure. Like, I already know I'm gonna eat shit, because I've always been bad at showing. I'll probably end things here. I can do. You can't do the foot switch part. And maybe I'm not foot switching fast enough. Well, this is off the content anyway.
Why did you just get up a damn fan?
No, it's not moving fast enough. Okay. At least I got a better understanding of it. So I just not, so it felt like I'm not doing a foot switches fast enough during that section. Okay.
Why is the mosquito
I
potato?
can stop there and start making clips. So let me stop recording. Boom. Do that next. Oh no, okay. So it should be an hour, that was 32 minutes, it should be an hour some change since I've been on. Yeah, hour 20, okay. So I gotta get ready, stop, and start working on this, on my content that I wanted to make. It's not fast enough. It is lightning.
Hey, why is the mosquito potato, man?
This will be the last song. Now I'll do a video for Mini and all that stuff later. Yeah, I did Mini. BGA. stamina to get to the end. I know I can beat both records. If I can get to the beginning while I get gassed out, because it is a lot of twisting and turning. You know what? I'm not gonna just drop. You know what? I'm gonna at least put in 2 hours. Like I told myself, if I'm gonna be playing, time-wise, it's gonna be at least 2 hours on stream minimum. Like the rain stopped, I can probably go outside trying to find some work. Better 90. I'm new here. Troy Oracle, Black Josh. Ooh. I'm having a happy struggle right now with the original What Happened double chart. It wants to be a 21, but it's like a 23. Possibility of 24. Like in comparison to the K-Pop 23, which is a bracket chart, this one is a stamina tech chart. And so much is going on. And I got so fast. Oh. I want to speed this up again. Where I'm at, 840. Fuck. I want a little bit more time to breathe. Like, got shaded all the perfects. If I can get the misses down to single digits, I'm doing something good. Okay. can play something else and then come back to that. I know UFO capture is pretty tough. I gotta remember when to turn. All right, top staircases.
Hey, why is it the kid of a dance, man?
Okay. God damn. should be able to perform a little bit better. Low. Yeah, but for those that are watching, hope y'all New Year's going well. Not now. Am I that exhausting and I just don't know it? Well, I'm getting too many purples now. Wow. Okay, I gotta run that one back. Those teal notes? I feel like I got a cluster of perfects. That miss killed me, but I think I got like 4 perfects in that whole area. Better. $12 my ass. I mean, it's a 12. No Supreme Seed. Can I get you in a one shot? You're a 10 now. Perfect. That was nice. Okay, I think I'm going in there. Happy New Year, Midnight Blade. Oh, 3 perfects. Yeah, I'm going there, Dick. can call it a day. I get in there. Maybe I'll quad this the next time. This is one of those trucks that I always flag for whatever reason, like two perfects. Like, I got two perfects in the beginning, one at the end, all late. I'm not gonna do what happened again. I'm gonna say that for another day. I'm probably just exhausted. It's been almost 2 hours. Yeah, it's about to be 2 hours, so I might be back later, maybe not, or I'll come back tomorrow. Time to go do some work, eating a banana. Thank you all for watching. I am out of here. Happy New Year, Nicole. Yeah. I'm gonna head over there to put on your little sleeve now that I know that's in your garage. And I know you're home because I make sure you're trying to mark your area. That's my fault. So I'm gonna head over there in like 20 minutes to put that sleeve on, okay? Well, you don't have to get up. I think I got the keys. I found my keys for your garage. If you want to, you can just leave the back door open, go back and lay down. I work on it. You don't have to really move around. Otherwise, I can come back in a few hours. If you're sound like you're sleeping and laying down, so that's my fault. So I'll come back. I'll be over there in a few hours. How about that? Okay. Okay, I'll do that for you. Okay, I apologize. Yeah, I'll be over there in 2 hours. I'll be over there in 2 hours.